name is Emmeline Elliott with Convergence at Lee University. Here we have Michael Obi with ASLPN, and today we're going to be talking about why prayer. So Michael, if you can tell us a little bit, why should we pray, and does it actually have an impact?
Yes, we are humans, and we know we are created by God. There are problems that are limited to what humans can solve. Doctors can take care of a lot. There are physical, natural problems we cannot deal with. But there are problems that are beyond your human ability to solve. And those are problems that require the sovereignty and the intervention of God. Mm-hmm. And prayer is the only way you can connect to such breakthroughs. Prayer is the way God has opened a way, it's made a way for us by faith to connect to the power of God, or to connect to a Father who cares about us, or to relate to a God who wants to hear from us, to take care of needs that are beyond their ability to address. Mm-hmm. Many times people go through a lot of difficult situations, and just the fact that they are not aware there's somebody who can take care of that, those problems end up in tragedy. Mm-hmm. But we have seen when we pray, because we believe prayer transcends natural problems, we see the breakthrough, and that's why we pray.
That's so good. Okay, so say a person was just starting out learning to pray, or say I'm not really too familiar with prayer. How would I pray? How do I connect with God?
One way the Lord teaches us is He uses natural things to help us to relate to spiritual things. So the best way sometimes to just take prayer from a very simple level is like a little child. A little child, when you have a father or a mother, when you have a need, sometimes you don't know how to really go to your parents and say, do this for me. They begin with crying. They just cry, oh, and their parents don't know how to meet the needs. But as they grow more, they begin to say, okay, mommy, I need this, daddy, I need this. So that's the prayer. Prayer has three levels. One is what we call casual prayer. Casual prayer is a child just crying out for personal needs and crying out, daddy, I love you, I just want to be close to you. Mom, where are you? When a child hears, where's my mom? It's prayer. Yeah. And so the same way, there's something in us as spiritual people to cry out to God. So just let it be natural. Then there's a crisis prayer. That's the second level. When you have crisis, you have need, no matter how small, how big the crisis is, you cry out for God to intervene. The third level is a committed intercession, where you are totally not dealing with your personal need. You are standing for somebody else's need. Okay. You have stepped to a level where you're not looking to your need. You're carrying another person's burden before God. So these are the different ways, and they have different expressions towards God.
That's really good. So intercession, that's kind of a big word. That is where you stand in the gap, yes, and you're praying for someone else, like on behalf of someone else.
Very good. And sometimes if it's not just only for brother, for mom, for sister, for that, sometimes even praying for your enemies, people who despise your workplaces, people who hate you, people, sometimes they do that out of ignorance. It's amazing when you pray for them, how the atmosphere changes around them. And also, what most people don't realize, many times we complain about the city or the mayor or the government or this. That's why the Bible encourages us a lot. Pray for your leaders, because we are dealing with forces that human beings don't see, that interact and intervene in the men doing the right thing. So why we pray is that we engage God to deal with these forces, and then that causes this, most times human beings that are used to do negative things to change, and they begin to do it positively. So prayer, intercession, is really standing in the gap outside yourself for the need of your family, your generation, and any need at all in the life of other people.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you. So here again, Michael Obi, Emmeline Elliott. For more information, you can check us out at aslpn.org.